Okay. Looks fine there. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Alright, well, welcome ladies and gentlemen to another live stream. We are going to be working on some, we're just going to do some prepping around the base today for building some expansions to the base. It is, yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of grinding for a change, right? It doesn't always need to be creative design stuff and all that. We're going to do a little bit of prep today. Tomorrow we're going to do a little bit of resource gathering, maybe some building, and then on Saturday we're probably going to do a bit more building. Oh, I was killed. No, 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 no. Please don't tell me this. Please don't tell me this. I was killed by a slime in my storage system. Are you kidding me? Oh no, come on. Come on. Is my stuff still... Okay, my stuff is still there. Oh, thank heavens. Okay, okay. You get away from me. You are nasty things. Nasty things. How did you guys get me down here? You're not supposed to be able to get down here. Oh, what a way to start the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's just get all of my stuff back on here. Oh, it even used up my totem watch thing. Wow, okay. That probably made it so that my stuff got saved. Because I have no idea when this would have happened right now, because I couldn't hear anything while I was setting up the stream. Oh, yay! Okay, let's full screen this boy. And let me just quickly sort out my inventory a little bit here. So, bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. So we didn't lose anything. That's great, because... I mean, this could have happened at any point, and I would have been completely oblivious because I didn't have any sound while I was setting everything up. But anyway, hi everyone, welcome. Crisis averted. Okay, storage system has finished. Yeah, this base on the inside's not that safe then, right? Slime Boy probably got down from here, jumped down here, and then decided, hey, look. The stationary Derpol. Smack him in the face. Okay, something that I would like to then do quickly is get myself another quick little stim watch set up here, because I don't like not having one. I need to rename all of them, to be honest. Let's see, stim watch. Stim watch, there we go. Can I? Oh, I don't have any levels. No, it didn't. Hi, Donut. No, it didn't spawn on the diamond blocks there. There's not a slime chunk here. There's a slime chunk up there, some in like this corner. So it must have gotten from up there down to here. There's a slime chunk that runs through here, but I don't think these are. And even if I was standing here, that would be. They wouldn't be able to spawn there because it's within a certain amount of blocks from me. I can't remember how much that is, 28 or something like that. Okay, I need just one level then. Can I have a level, please? Thank you. Give me level. Any day now. There we go. There we go. We got levels. Okay, great. Much better. Okay, let's quickly just rename this thing the Stim Watch, and then let's go outside and see what we are going to be doing. It's going to look a little weird, and there might be a few spoilers for the next episode. But there is a lot that we need to do, and the main thing that I want to get done today is... yeah, it's you guys. You guys. It's you. You know what? Whatever. It's just... whatever. So... let's go have a look here. See, I already got a schematic loaded up, and it's getting dark, so we should probably go and sleep. Right, so I got the schematic set up so that I can at least see the blocks that I'm going to need to mine out and make the area ready, prep the area for what's coming in the next episode, because there's going to be, I'm pretty much finishing the outside of the base area, and that includes getting rid of a lot of different blocks. So we're just going to start mining things, and I think this is going to be a good opportunity for you guys to ask me any kind of questions that you want to ask. It's not often that we really do Q&As during streams, because usually I'm too wrapped up in what it is I'm trying to do that I forget to do those sorts of things. So I am just going to go around and I'm going to start clearing out blocks. If you guys want to ask me anything, ask me. Let's have a little chat, shall we? I'm just going to get started with this over here. Yeah, all of these need to go. Ah, no, don't overdig, Derpol. Don't overdig. Let's just do these ones by hand anyway, because it's wool. That wasn't wool, but oh well. So, hi, Norso, how you doing? Still not pronouncing that right, but oh well. Okay, so we're gonna leave that there. I mean, you guys saw some of, like, this warehouse and stuff that got designed in the last one. You guys saw some of this. So we need to get rid of all of these things so it's out of our way. We need to dig up some of these floors. Mountain Man, what's up? I have to go to school in about half an hour, but if there's a better thing to do instead of watching your stream, I don't know if it. That's sweet of you, thanks. But yeah, just as long as no one's skipping school or not doing their homework and stuff, then I'm okay with it. Donut's asking, I'm asking this question because I saw a lab in your last episode. What is your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject in school was a toss-up between geography and English. And it wasn't always that way. I used to love accounting. But in the later years of high school, my accounting teacher was a bit of a twat. Sorry for the language, but they were. And so I kind of lost my love for accounting. I was going to be an accountant. I was going to be an accountant before when I was about 16, you know, I was on the track for like, okay, when I'm done with high school, I'm going to go study accounting. I'm maybe going to become an auditor, or I was thinking maybe a statistician or something along those lines. But then I had a summer job as a waiter that ended up becoming a summer job as a cook. And then I fell in love with cooking, and I eventually became a chef. But I started off my school career with a love for sciences and things like that, the logical kind of things. But over time, I grew more in love with English and just literature and stuff like that in general. But I'd have to say probably still geography. There was just something about learning about the world. It's one of the things, like one of my main passions is traveling. So there was just something about that. Like, I mean, I know geography's also got like all of the like climate sort of stuff, which is interesting enough on its own. But it was more about the learning about countries and all that sort of stuff. That was really what got me hooked. Won a lot of distinctions for. I mean, I was an A student all round. I did pretty well at school. Yeah. So you're a chef. That is cool. Yes. I hesitate to say that I am a chef. I was. I was up until Rona kind of derailed all my life plans and I became a content creator. Which I'm thankful for, in a way. I loved being... Oops. Okay, this area we're going to need to fill up. So I'm going to need to get my hands on some stone and stuff. I loved being a chef for the longest time, and I will never lose that passion. It's one of those things where once it's a calling, right? You love it, and I do. But the industry, the chefing industry, can get extremely toxic, and so it's not necessarily something I'd continue doing, just for my own personal health and well-being and mental health and all of that. But I will always have a love for cooking. I will always have a love for the food and hospitality industry as a whole. It's just not something that I'd necessarily go back to, unless it's my own place. One day I'd love to have my own place. I just want a restaurant where I can do really good burgers, tacos, pizzas, and that sort of thing. Maybe one day I'll follow in the footsteps of the great Jacksepticeye and just start my own business off of the back end of YouTube, and just have it be a restaurant chain of really good burger and pizza joints. So yeah, there's that. I love cooking as well, but I don't think I could work in a professional kitchen, and there's so many places I want to travel when I'm older. What are the coolest places you visited? Ooh, that's a tough one. I've been to a fair decent amount of places. Like, not to brag, but I mean, I didn't just work as a chef in South Africa or in Spain. I mean, I never worked really in Spain that much, but I worked internationally on a lot of like private yachts for the rich fancy people. And I've been to a fair decent amount of places. I think the only continent I haven't touched down on is Oceania, like Australia and all that. Some of my highlights would probably be Germany, Thailand, India was pretty damn cool. Sweden was nice. I mean, I lived in London for a year, which was just fantastic. It was my first time out of home, and so London holds a special place in my heart. I know most people, even the British, don't particularly like London, just because it's a busy big city. But it will always hold a special place in my heart because it was the first time that I'd been outside of South Africa. So yeah, there's been a fair few places. I can highly recommend traveling as part of becoming a well-rounded human. Seriously, it's vitally important for you to get out there and see a bit of the world. And then, I have a love for the food too. Yeah. You can't do chefing without a love for food, but a love for food is, you need more than just a love for food to be able to do it. It is an extremely tough industry, and I had no problems doing it, but I get very, how do I put it, I'm a very committed person when it comes to, you know, the things that I need to do. If I need to do something, I commit to doing it properly, and I get a little obsessive about things sometimes. And getting that way in the food industry, which technically is really the only way that you do get ahead, is becoming obsessive about those sorts of things. But it can get extremely unhealthy for just your physical health and especially for your mental health. It's a very, very tough career. At the end of my chefing career, I was working somewhere between 16 to 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, 3 months at a time. It was extremely tough, and I mean it was great because I got to travel a lot while I was doing that. Because of the boats, they just end up being in different places. This is why I got to see places like Germany and Netherlands and Spain and France and Italy and Greece and pretty much most of the European or Mediterranean, almost any of the European or Western European countries that that have a coastline, I've been to at this point. Yeah, it was extremely fun, but I mean, taxing as hell on your body. There's really few jobs out there that's that demanding of you physically. Okay, so we're just gonna, I need to go sleep again. We're just gonna keep digging, yeah? We're just gonna clear out stuff. We're gonna do stuff. Let's sleep quickly. Let's empty our inventories again. Ugh. Yeah, I know the Lightmatica thing is now making it a little bit weird looking at all the things going on screen, but I kind of need it, right? I need to know where I'm going with what I'm doing here. Oh, I've never fixed those. I need to fix those. I'm gonna do that right away because otherwise I'm gonna forget. So let me just quickly put down an ender chest here because I'm pretty sure I have bars in there somewhere. What corner did I start on? Yeah, okay, this one. I'm just gonna keep chucking things in here for now. I don't care about being too organized. Also, my Minecraft server I made with my uncle got griefed because my uncle is really young and he gives all sorts of people OP. Gone, reduced to atoms. That sucks. Your uncle needs to be a little bit more cautious about these things. But I mean, you want to have fun with people. You wanna, you know, enjoy Minecraft with other people because that's one of the main things that makes Minecraft fun. But there's some really poopy people out there, right? Like, they'll just go and grief your whole server, your base. But especially, like, your uncle doesn't need to be less trusting. He can still be trusting with people. Maybe not give them OP, and maybe make sure that you guys have some kind of plugin to, like, anti-griefing or some kind of rollback system. You know, it's important to have safeguards. Something like Randomcraft doesn't run on that sort of stuff because we all know each other, because we're all professionals, because we work together. It's a collaborative, right? So we don't need safeguards like that. But the average Minecraft server unfortunately does. It's just one of those things. All of this grass needs to go because it's going to drive me nuts when I'm trying to place all of these things and it's in the way the whole time and it's causing me to place them in wrong places. And blah, 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 blah. I hate it. I should just come through here with like a bucket of water, but honestly, with Lightmatica, oh, okay, no, I can't see anything in there. That is a whole mess right in there. Actually, I could just do this and just, I have a bucket of water. What am I doing? Let's just clear out this whole area of all of the grassiness, all of its grassiness. We're going to be putting back in some grassiness later. Oh, well, not today, but when we get around to the later parts of what all this prep is for, we will be putting some grassiness in. But this whole area here is going to get paved. So, gotta get rid of all of this. Alright. So, I don't know, what, who is it that asked me? Donut, you asked me what was my favorite subject. If you're still around, what was your favorite subject in school? Or what is your favorite subject in school? Are you still in school? I don't know. When I'm older. Yeah, I'm assuming you're in school if you say that you want to travel when you're older. Although, to be fair, I still sometimes say, when I grow up, I want to be Jacksepticeye, basically. I mean, Yeah, pretty much. Dude's my YouTube hero. Awesome person. And pretty successful, not gonna lie. Did really well for himself, considering everything. So the donut says, at the moment I got to say chemistry because I find it really interesting, but it is very difficult. It's hard to pick a favorite subject. It really is. It's definitely not as like clean cut as like, oh yeah, this was my favorite. Most people have a hard. It's the same with when someone asks you like, what's your favorite movie? And then you're like, this one. No, it's that. No, it's this. No, I don't know. You know, that's pretty much how it goes when someone asks me. Well, no. When someone asks me what's my favorite movie, I usually just go Deadpool 2, maybe. I know it's pretty corny. It's not like an Academy Award-winning, best-selling, friggin' awesome movie. It's just fun. It's just fun. I love Deadpool. I mean, if you guys haven't noticed, I like that. Yeah. So, what places would you like to go and visit? What would be like, if you could go anywhere tomorrow, what would be the first place that you would like to travel to? Maybe I've been there. Maybe I can give you some tips. I don't know. It is likely, to be honest. Okay, do I have this thing marked out? I actually do, so... Now it's raining again. Dagnabbit. I think they're, like, tweaking the rain frequency and stuff in the new update. Or, like, making the transitions between weather a little bit smoother or something. I'm not sure. I hope so. Because this rain is just... That is a very hard question. Yes, it is. We're all about the tough questions around here. You know, want to explore the human condition. I don't know. I just thought I'd ask. Just gonna fill this out. I mean, it's meant to be stone from the schematic, but it's literally just meant to be filler blocks, really. That's all it's supposed to be. So, it doesn't matter. I'll fill up all of this. So there's a parking lot that needs to come on top of this, boy. Yeah, we still got a lot of work to do. And I really want to get not just the exterior, but I'm also hoping to get all of the undone interiors done by next week's episode. And it'll make sense when you guys see what next week's episode is. The base extension. So what we don't have here so far is the warehouse. There's some trucks here. There's a boat there and a helicopter there. I'm going to try and avoid showing you guys it all. I mean, these you've probably seen before. That one you might have seen before. It's like smokestacks and a water treatment thing. And just some trees and a little bit of landscaping on this side. So yeah, that's all of the... But like I said, I'm trying to kind of glance over it. I don't want to give you guys a good view of some of these things because... I don't want it to be like total spoilers. Obviously I can't avoid it completely, so you guys know there's a ship coming, there's a helicopter coming and all that, but I can still keep it a surprise as to how they look, right? Donut says, I'm going to say Laos because I want to travel Southeast Asia and my parents said that's the best place. They went hands down. Not been to Laos, but been to Thailand, and I can say that Southeast Asia is a fantastic place. The people are extremely friendly. The cities are extremely interesting. The countryside is extremely beautiful. Southeast Asia in general is really nice. I've also been to Malaysia for just a little bit, and yeah, it's really nice. So your parents, they were right. They're right. It's good. It's nice there. Okay. And then they said that yeah, okay. Wait, they said it might be more tourist centers now, though. Yeah. I mean, it's the same with any place that is good. A lot of people say, "Oh, don't go there. It's too touristy." But it's like, yeah, it's touristy because it's nice there. I want to go to where it's nice. Sometimes you have to just go to the touristy places because, I mean, that's where it's nice. Sometimes it does get ruined by tourists, though. Like some of the islands around Thailand that got ruined, and they had to like close it up because tourists went and messed it all up. So that also happens sometimes, which is also another poop thing that I wish didn't happen, but it does. You know, it's really hard to see. I'm sorry, but it has to be done here like this now. Okay? Well, at least you can see this. Kind of. Yeah, it's just me digging up floors. That's all it is. There's nothing else going on here. Nothing else needs to be known. Don't think I need to do those ones, no. But I do still need to do this layer. Down to there. I might have to actually think about getting myself some glasses at some point, because I find myself squinting a lot more lately. Malderman said, and will this base ever be finished, or is it a forever No, that's the point. That is the point. This next episode, I want the base finished. That's why we're going all out. I don't want to swear, but there's an expression of circular objects going against walls. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna finish this frickin' thing. Do you play any sports, or did you play any sports? I played some cricket and some rugby when I was like in primary school, but after that I very much lost my interest in sports. Yeah, I was still a big football fan. Like soccer, football fan up until like the end of high school. Bruh, what you doing here? Huh? Why am I missing him? What the hell? Anyway, I was a big football fan up until the end of high school, but kinda lost interest in that as well, because most of football that you see nowadays is just a bunch of sissies crying about getting lightly tapped. So you're just not really interested in that either, to be fair. Let's just at least put these ones in here because I have them. Just finish this up. Because why not? We have the materials right here to at least do some of this. Actually, it's gonna be faster if I just do this. Easy place mode! There we go. That just emptied out a little bit. Okay. We'll turn that off. And what are you going to do after you finish the base? Ooh, that, my friend, is a surprise. It is a surprise. A surprise. Now that I'm not, that I am not telling. This tree, this here tree needs to go. This here tree, all of this stuff needs to go. it is too close to my wall. I didn't realize that I didn't clear this out last time. So let's go choppy choppy tree time. And I'll take this tree out as well, even though it wasn't meant to be out. But it's in my way. Take this out. Just carve this bad boy back a little here. Why are you like so, but you are not like so? You are make me confused. Ah, you know what? We'll just leave that there. It's fine. But this tree with the overhang is technically a security issue, so that one needs to go. This one needs to go. I don't think that was all of the logs. I'm gonna need to climb up there and see what I'm doing. That tree can stay, I don't care. This one's going. Let's try and get up here. See if we can find more logs. Yes, surprise. It's a surprise. Where are the logs? Giveth me... Okay, you know what? Let me just turn this off, because then I can probably see the logs better. There we go. There's some... I think that's actually a whole other tree. That's probably what's keeping it alive. No, it's not. Choppy choppy. There we go. There's another little cheeky little log over there. I hate these oak trees. They are just an absolute bane in my existence. Is that how you say it? Yes, English was my favorite language. Oh man. Sometimes I surprise myself with my own stupidity. Yeah. I think that's everything. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing all of these base extensions, right? Hopefully we'll actually make a fair bit of progress between today, tomorrow, and Saturday, right? So if I can do all the prep work today with you guys, and then I'll do a little bit of collection tomorrow, and then I'll do a little bit of collection tomorrow, and maybe we do a little bit of grinding together as well to get all of the stuff together. And then on Saturday, we're just going to see how much we can get built in 2 hours, and I'll probably build a bit more beyond that. And then the things that you guys won't see before next episode would be the interiors that I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get all of the interiors that are outstanding. I'm going to try and get all of them done. And then that'll be the base done then, right? I'm not going to promise any more for the base. I'm not going to be extending more on this base. We're going to be essentially moving on to something different. But you guys will have to wait and find out what that is. I don't want to overhype it either, right? If you guys are disappointed. But we'll see. Sorry I was gone for a couple of minutes. Oh no! Oh no! You're gonna have to rewatch the whole live stream later, just to make sure that you didn't miss anything. Just kidding. Okay, let's go around this side and prep out some of these things again. That. Get rid of the button, the bush, the button. Okay. And on this side, we need to do the gutters again. I keep getting a fright when I hear something in this area, and it sounds like skeletons, but it's actually just my villagers underneath me, like, refreshing their traits and stuff. But it gets me every dang time when I'm in this area. Okay, just a little bit of concentration so I don't overdo it here. And okay, we'll leave it at that for now. And let's go. There's other areas that need tending. Okay, so as for this area, actually needs to get filled in with grass along this area. So we can at least be doing some filling. Filling is good. Doing some filling. No! Dang it. I really should have been time-lapsing all of this, shouldn't I? I don't need a time. Oh, will you stop putting things in the wrong places, please? I will not need a time-lapse for this. I need a time-lapse for when we're building things. That's better. I don't need digging time-lapses. Okay, let me just see here. I think I turn this off. Okay, I need to just fill in this area here. Yeah, I need to get away from this base. Like, in part, it's because of lag. Mojang did not do greatest jobs when it comes to, like, they said that they were going to respect old worlds, and I'm sure they tried. I'm sure they did try. But between going from 116 to 117 to 118, this area is extremely laggy. It is annoyingly laggy. And it's not the entities or anything, it's just because between when we went from 117 to 118, the lag was immediate. And we know that it's this. And we've tried fixing it, like MCA selector and like purging some stuff. MCA selector, when we try to clear out stuff, just tells us, nope, the world's corrupted, you can't do anything with it. So I'm gonna see if I can salvage enough. I'm at least gonna put this base up as a world download at the end of the season, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to manage a full world download for Randomcraft Season 1 at the end, because it's corrupted. It's very much corrupted. Thanks, Mojang. That's great. Okay, I need to go sleep again before something comes and crawls up my butt and bites me in the butt. The lag is just unbearable. Can you please show the giant spiral in the background? The wind turbine, sure. Yeah, I can show you that. These ones. Yeah, they're wind turbines. Darius turbines, right? So they're meant to be for power like auxiliary backup power generators for the base. If you do build these, if you're building a cyberpunk city, I highly recommend building some of these on the outskirts. And like I put the lichens on the inside of the glass. It gives off a really cool little glow, especially with some sharders action. And also on the inside here, it's hard to really show you guys, but there's actually like a full-on mechanic sort of deal on the inside. I think I might have actually left scaffolding on the inside of this one, now that I saw it. So maybe we should break in quickly and... Yep, there's scaffolding on the inside there. Okay, let me just get in here quickly. So yeah, it's got like a full-on windy up like mechanism for generating actual electricity. Well, as close to the approximation of something like that I can get in Minecraft, obviously. But yeah, that's essentially what this is. So this one is the auxiliary power generator thingamabobbers, and then if we look at like these ones are basically like smokestack, well, heat stacks in this case, from downstairs. So these are to diffuse all the heat and things from the labs, right? And then this one's going to be this. I can show you because it's not that interesting. It's just filler objects. This one is like a water treatment, a little water treatment thing to treat the water for the facility, right? Oh man, I gotta go to school now. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Good luck at school. Good. Have a good day at school. Yeah, something like that. Have a good day. Let's put these back. And I guess I could actually also... No, because then that definitely needs to be a part of the time lapse, building all that sort of stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Which, to be fair, now that I think about it, I should have left the filling of the grass in as well for something that we should have done in the time lapse. But oh well, it's not the end of the world. That's also lag. It's like it just decides that okay, now you've pressed the button more times than I can manage, and then just brah. All right, bye. Bye. All right, now let's get back to taking out the unnecessary things. There's a little bit of trimming that needs to happen here. That needs to get filled up before I fall in it, which is a high likelihood. Just trim this up a little. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to come in here and actually replace a lot of these. Okay, the grass and stuff I shouldn't actually have put in while I was planning this because it's actually annoying. And that was a dumb move on my part. I should have not put the grass in. Alright, well, whatever. I never asked, but can you guys hear the music? Do you like the music? Should I know I don't like have. It's kind of the same playlist over and over. It's just that messing around with freaking what do you call them? Royalty-free music can be a bit of a pain sometimes, and I quite like Carl Casey and all of this stuff, so I kind of just stick to this playlist. It's nice and chill for the most part. But I want to know if you guys are okay with it, and I want to know if you guys can actually hear it, because I don't think I've ever actually asked that. And that's silly of me, I should have. Can you hear it well enough? Are you okay with it? I know a lot of people also kind of prefer to just put on their own music. So maybe if it isn't loud enough, maybe that's also not a bad thing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, come now. Sometimes I wonder how I make it this far building things, and I clearly cannot place blocks properly. It's a genuine concern. Oh, it's the freaking flowers. I told you guys. Flowers and grass and stuff, they're a pain in the bum. when you're building. Especially when you're terraforming like this. It is annoying. I think the music is fine. Alright. Well, that's at least one person. So, what are you guys up to? Anything interesting? Very curious. What sort of projects are you guys busy with in your worlds? Let me know. Why is this just like this? Why did I design this like this? Why is this a this? It's weird. Alright, well maybe we should start at the... Oh yeah, this all needs to go. So I'm going to start here. And I am going to... Oh. Are we just taking out this whole area? Oh, I need to eat. I'm going real slow. Now, why am I going so slow? Okay, so yeah, pretty much we're just clearing out this. I think we should just round this off a little bit here. I didn't obviously see that when I was planning this out. Right, here we can just do a little bit of proper grinding, right? In fact, I think I can just take this off and I need to clear out this entire top layer of grass and sand. Yeah, let's just do this. Alright, so Donut says, currently doing some basic terraforming for future builds. Hey! Me too. That is the theme for today then, isn't it? So let's do some terraforming. Yeah, I'm excited to get this whole project done. This has always been a bit of a... I've always kind of winged. This whole base is just one long wing fest. Me winging it. I didn't plan it out properly. It was the same with Valheim City before. And it just comes down to kinda just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, or not knowing what I was doing beforehand with content creation. And I've learned a lot, and I think I'm at the point now where I should probably fix this, where I can properly plan things ahead while still managing to put out content. So I am very much looking forward to the next big project, because I feel like it's going to be way better planned. It's just going to generally come out a lot better. It's going to be probably a lot more fun to do, because this one was a little bit annoying at times. Again, because it wasn't planned out properly. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Not that much, trying to find stuff I could build, but I have built Romanesque Basilica. Not really cyberpunk, but at least more than nothing. I mean, it doesn't always have to be cyberpunk, guys. I like doing cyberpunk, and I'm just niching down in the cyberpunk thing for content purposes, you know, for like YouTube algorithm, for searchability and all that. Like, I love cyberpunk, and I wouldn't have picked this one to niche down in if I didn't. But it doesn't all have to be cyberpunk all the time on the Derpol channel, right? You guys can talk about anything, right? Minecraft in general, building in general. It doesn't have to just be cyberpunk. So, I mean, Romanesque Basilica sounds like a really cool project. You should post it up on the Discord so we can see what it is you're doing, because I would be very curious to see what it is you've been doing. So I don't think I need to be filling in anything right now, so I can put all of these things away for the time being and just go back to digging out this whole top layer, and then we'll do some more shaping after that. definitely need to make sure that I catch all of the sand, because I'm going to need a lot of glass and concrete for this last stretch of the base. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. There is definitely something satisfying about just insta-mining stuff like this, right? I know every content creator says it, every player basically says it, but it's true, right? It's just something very, very satisfying and kind of peaceful, mind-numbing, I would even say. Just doing this. Hey! Water twist is back. Stefan is here. How you doing today? You were again here before anyone else, and then when it started, you is not here, and now you is here. You doing good today? I'm just doing some basic terraforming, or in this case, just ripping up the landscape. To be honest. This whole top layer needs to go. Getting ready for a whole bunch of builds. It's going to happen over the next week and a bit. So yeah, I get on the queue but leave to watch other stuff. Well, alright. I mean, that's fair. I'll sit here waiting all day. Sometimes I put up the live stream well beforehand, other times I don't. All depends on how sure I am that it's gonna happen, how prepared I am for it. Sometimes I just don't get around to actually posting it until like an hour before, or half an hour before, or even 15 minutes before sometimes. Other times I'm well ahead and prepared, and I know what I'm doing, and I posted a couple of hours, and then it's unfortunate, like in Discords and stuff like that, especially like the random fandom and all of that, that YouTube doesn't distinguish between you scheduling a live stream and you actually going live. So when I schedule it, it says, "Oh, Derpol's gone live." And also, Me6 is good with it, but other bots on other Discords are not that great at differentiating between the live stream, and then when the VOD for the live stream is done processing, some bots will actually send out a second ping, which is bloody annoying, and I wish that YouTube would fix the back end of their stuff a little bit so that that doesn't happen, because there's no way to then be able to, if you're not using like Me6, or I guess there's like Pingcord maybe that could do it, but I'd have to look into some other bots, because at the moment the only one that I know that can do it, that can differentiate between the live stream and then the processed VOD afterwards, is Me6. And if you don't have premium Me6, then you can't. Wait, can you? No, I don't think you can. With premium, without premium Me6, you can't even do YouTube integrations. So, yeah, things can get a little annoying sometimes when it comes to YouTube live streams. But that's just something I gotta deal with for now. I'm doing pretty good recuperating from a school exam yesterday. Yeah, it's exam season, and the YouTube analytics is showing it. That's okay. When the holiday rolls around, then all the numbers go way back up again, and I'm looking forward to that. May and September are always terrible for YouTube, because yeah, everyone's busy with exams. What were you writing yesterday? What was the subject? What was the exam about? Okay, I think that is that. So let's put this back here for a second and try and figure out what else we're going to be doing. So I guess we need to carve out a bunch of this. Why is that Okay. Okay. Well, that's supposed to be grass then, apparently. Not that one. That one's supposed to be le palm tree. Alright. Yeah. That's all just supposed to be grass. I get it. We'll get around to that. Don't you worry. Don't you flip and worry. We'll get to it. I am a little bit unsure about how this thing is supposed to curve. I think it's meant to just go down this way. Yeah. Yeah, something like this, I guess. It's really hard to see with all this grass. I should not have put all the grass into the schematic. That was a big whoopsie on my part, for sure. That one also needs to go. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. We're just grinding here today, having a little chat. I should have put like Q&A in the actual title. People know that they should come in with some questions. You guys want to ask anything? Stefan, what would you like to ask for me today? Like I said, we don't really have a distinct plan for anything other than a little bit of light terraforming and stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions you'd like to ask me, now would be a good time. We were talking earlier about favorite subjects, which was geography and English. And we were talking about my previous career as a chef and places that I've traveled to and stuff like that. So ask me, ask something. Sorry, itchy nose. Okay. What's going on here? Alright, let me finish this first. This all needs to go. What music do you like? Actually, the music we're listening to now, I do like, but I only listen to this as part of the Derpol cyberpunk theme. I mean, I'm not against synthwave. I like synthwave a little bit, or synth in general. But metal is my go-to comfort music for the most part. Metal, a little bit of blues, rock in general as well, I guess. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Music is definitely a tricky one to ask. I don't know where this thing is supposed to go because this is all grass. Dang it! What have I done? This is very hard to terraform like this. Can't see what I'm doing. But yeah, metal for the most part. Actually, hip hop as well. Good, solid, old school hip hop from Eminem, Dr. Dre, the good stuff. Metal, rock, blues. Yeah, all that sort of stuff. All that fun, relaxing stuff. This whole grassy section here is not ideal. Not ideal. I did not think this through. Hey, Coop's here. Hi. What? No, leave me alone. Why do I still have this alarm on? I don't know. Don't need it. I genuinely don't need it. I keep forgetting to turn it off because it keeps going off during live streams. And then I don't know. Not for a while now. Oh, there she is. I need to go sleep before the monsters get me. Definitely the devil, yes. Speaking of the devil. Wait, why I can do devil? I can at least do a skull. That new mod, the text editor mod, is very handy, especially for signs and stuff like that. So handy. You can actually copy signs and things. It's great. It's so good. You should definitely get it. At some point, I need to maybe I should just make a video of mods I use and why I use them, because yeah, there's some good stuff out there. There's some genuinely good stuff out there, and a lot of them like the text editor, for example, right? It's everything you can do in vanilla. It's just makes things a little bit easier, especially from a content creation standpoint. Like, any bit of time you can save to be able to do more content is always a big bonus for a content creator. So whenever you see content creators using Matica or not world edit in survival, but world edit in creative, Matica in survival, and hello, I hear you, I don't see you. Where is you? Are you under here? Yeah, you are under here. Do you YouTube for a living? Because otherwise the level of grind is way impressive. No, I do not do YouTube for a living yet. I am very much grinding this hard because I want to. Because I want to make it a thing. But currently I am not earning a lot of money from YouTube. The occasional dono on Ko-fi, the occasional person donating for, just to say thanks for one of the downloads, which I don't expect from anyone. I'm not saying it here now because I expect it from anyone. I'm just saying, in the last month, I have maybe made $22 from YouTube. But that's the whole point of the grind, is I want to be able to do this. I do other online bits and bobs, work from home here and there and whatnot. There are also, I'll mention it now, but it's not something I'm going to bring up very often as part of the channel, but I have recently set up my affiliate marketing sort of stuff. So you will from now on see down in the description that I have my gear, so the mouse and keyboard and microphone and all that stuff that I use. None of the things that are in there are necessarily the best for content creation, but they do the job well enough that I'm not ashamed to recommend them. So that's something. So there are now some affiliate links in the description of all of my videos that if you click on it and you buy stuff on Amazon, then I get a commission, no extra charge to you. This is just something that I'm not going to mention very often. I'm not drawing too much attention to it, but it's new, so I might as well mention it. And you kind of brought up earning on YouTube, so yeah, that's there now. Hopefully some people see it, click on it. So the way it works is, even if you don't buy the thing that you click on, if you end up buying something on Amazon within a 24-hour period without clicking someone else's link, then it still counts as a sale or a commission for me. So yeah, stuff like that. And then, like I said, I have the Ko-fi page where all my downloads are free. There will be some paid stuff in the future, but it'll never be things that are linked to my builds necessarily. It's more other things like CIT sort of stuff, so like the custom tools and things, and the custom items and stuff that we use. I might put some of that up for a small little fee, just so that people, just to discourage people from just stealing it and copying it and calling it their own, because they like with builds, I don't really care if people do that too much. Obviously, if a creator does that without credit, then I'm gonna be angry. But if a viewer takes one of my builds and redoes it, then that's kind of what they're there for, isn't it? Right? If creator does, then I'd prefer a little bit of credit if they take one of my builds. But when it comes to the CIT stuff, that doesn't need to be free. I'm sorry. That stuff's a lot of work. So that I'll probably put like a $5 or something. I don't know, $10 for the whole pack, with all of the cyberpunk tools and stuff that I'm busy creating. And like the Susan PDA and stuff like that. So I might put that up. Gotta turn this into a business at some point, because otherwise, it's not sustainable long term if I don't. So yeah, that's kind of that. I hope that answered your question. Yeah, I do some freelance stuff in my own time that's just that, to try and pay the bills, but yeah, it's rough. I'm not trying to garner sympathy from you guys. I'm not asking you to donate or anything. I'm just saying there's still a long way to go for me, but hopefully, like by maybe July, I could potentially have enough watch time to get the channel monetized, and then start putting ads on it, and maybe I can start earning some money through that. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, because what happens with a lot of channels as well is once you do get monetized, YouTube's like, okay, well, this guy's got ads on his video now. We might as well start sending him out to more people. So yeah, there might be an influx on the channel once that happens as well, which would be great. Because the sooner I can actually get to full-time YouTube, the better. Because this is what I definitely want to be doing. Definitely long-term, this is what I want to be doing. And it will be nice to get there as quick as possible. Lol, you missed question. What? Do you YouTube for a living? Because otherwise... What? Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that. It came in and I didn't realize. Donut. Sorry, I completely missed your question. I've been ranting off on the one that I saw from Stefan. 3 favorite building styles. Well, Cyberpunk definitely number 1. Really looking forward to doing some more steampunk in the future. Right? Best friends forever. Oh, Coop. Yeah, definitely looking forward to doing more steampunk. Although this style of steampunk's not, maybe a little bit. But this is very like classical steampunk. I just want to. I like building dark things, right? So when it comes to like cyberpunk, there's like that. Not how do I? Oh, there's a lot of lag. Yeah, like dark themes. I like dark themes. That's the only way I can put it, right? So a darker style of steampunk is something I definitely like to try, and then maybe at some point even diesel punk. And at some point, you know, I would love to try and do just plain modern, right? Because there's something really satisfying about trying to make something that actually genuinely like a faithful recreation of real life, right? So, like, for example, Corrales' Season 7 base. I think it was, yeah, 7, right? That city that he was building, that was amazing. I would love to do a project like that. So, yeah, it's just, I genuinely like building city sort of stuff, right? I know this one's not really a city. But this one was also kind of like an intermediate base. There was never meant to be a full base for me on this server, like a mega base, because I joined a year into the server. So trying to make that kind of commitment would have been an absolutely idiotic move on my part. So I was never planning on making a mega base on the server. This is as big as it. This is probably bigger than it should have been. I should have probably toned it down a little bit and tried to actually finish interiors and projects that I've committed to, kinda, instead of rushing all of this now. But yeah, I would say I really like the punk styles in general. So cyberpunk, steampunk, dieselpunk, the 3 main punk styles, probably my favorites to do. Like I said, I don't know. Well, I do know which one's coming next. I kind of have an idea for what my next big project is going to be. But that you guys are going to have to wait and see. But to answer the question, favorite 3 styles. You know what? We could probably lump most of them together and just say punk and then modern. And then at some point, you know, maybe like some kind of Viking style could be nice. I don't know if I'll ever get there. I feel like there's so much to explore within the punk genres as a whole that getting to some of those other styles is just not very high up on my priorities right now. So I don't know what the future holds in that regard. But I mean, somewhere in there was a top 3, I guess, for your question. Somewhere in there was a top 3. Somewhere in there something made sense. Let me just pick up all of this. I'm gonna go need to go repair my shovel real quick because I don't have any backup shovels, so that's just gonna have to be. Do you think you would ever try an Industrial Revolution themed build? I mean, yeah, but I'd always end up putting like a steampunk spin on it, right? Like this was Enigma, right? This was Lag. Like, these are Industrial Revolution era buildings, but I'll always end up putting a steampunk spin on it. This one as well. This one was me, the police station, right? This is a old industrial era London police station. So yeah, this sort of stuff. I maybe one day I actually do end up, if I end up doing like a, yeah, I mean that's steampunk, right? I'd probably just end up doing a very, instead of like the classic Victorian sort of steampunk, I go more for the Industrial Revolution sort of steampunk stuff, right? I think that would probably be a good idea for me. Now that we're all the way here, we might as well take the sorry, might as well take this portal and quickly go to the end. I'll repair my shovel from there because I still don't have enough XP bottles in my dispenser to really repair tools properly. And I should have grabbed more rockets before I left. How do you find the server? Well, I was playing on Atlantia at the time, and I think I met the Enigma man through Instagram. Yeah, I met him through Instagram. we started chatting about like sci-fi building. He was doing sci-fi, I was doing cyberpunk. I was like, oh yeah, cool. Ha, you cool, you cool. And we started talking. I actually initially tried to recruit Enigma for Atlantia. And he was like, yeah, no, Randomcraft's got me all busy and whatnot. But you know what? You're welcome to come to Randomcraft if you want. And after a little bit of deliberating, I was like, hell yeah. I would do that. I mean, I was sad to leave Atlantia. I was sad to leave my friends there behind, basically. Because let's face it, when you're doing this sort of thing, holy moly. Let's clear out some of this first. Oh, my inventory is full. Dang that. Yeah, it's hard to, you know, stay with people on a server that when you're not playing on that server. So kind of had to, not entirely saying goodbye to them forever, but like I still talk to them. I'm still a part of the admin team for Atlantia, but yeah, I'm just not as active there anymore. But I made it as a content decision. It was like, well, there's more opportunities for me here on Randomcraft than there would ever be on Atlantia. So that's how I ended up here, basically. Enigma pulling an Uno reverse card. Huh? Definitely. Exactly like that. He's like, nah, thanks, but you can come here. Yeah, okay. To be fair, I wouldn't, if I was him, I wouldn't have left for Atlantia either. Randomcraft has way more opportunities, just in general, right? Already got a strong team, talented people, good builders, great content creators. They just need to. Life's been a little hard, and some of their creations taking a little time, but all in all, everyone's super talented when they do make videos. I know it can be a little bit few and far between sometimes, but they're good. They're good. Definitely no denying their skill as like builders. Most of the people on here. Tell me if this is too loud. I don't know if this is too loud for you guys. Just a little bit. Nope. Let me just quickly do this. Oh, back up. Come on. Just go. Very basic little ender. Stefan, that's okay. You gotta go, you gotta go. See you next time. Have a good day. Bye. That should be enough. Let's just turn this off so we can kill all these. Should turn that off sooner, but whatever. It ain't that bad. There's an Enderman head. I'll take the heads, please. No, I want heads. Give me... Oh, that was heads. Dang it. There we go. Enderman heads. Yay! I'll take the Enderman heads. Any dang day. They're fun. They're useful, actually. You can do quite a lot with black heads like that. Like, instead of having to use... what do you call them? The wither skeleton skulls. Like if you have like more mob heads on, you can do a lot of the same sort of stuff with Enderman heads that you would normally do with wither skeletons. If you got player heads, you can pretty much get any head you want anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Apex is here. Sheesh, I forgot how OP Enderman farms are. Yeah, that's not even a good one. That's like a very, very basic one, right? Just basic little Enderman. It doesn't even have the drop shoot or anything. But yeah, they're good. They're good fun. Hi guys. I'm gonna see ya. We don't wanna be ya. And back at the base. Okay, great. I need to actually go downstairs now because I have too many things on me. I'm gonna put away some of these ender pearls, although I should probably just throw them away now. I mean, probably just throw them away. Yeah, the schematic has been funky there. Okay, we'll leave those 2 blocks there. We'll pick them up when we get back. Do I still have space for ender pearls in here? No, really. Not really. I think I shall just trash the rest of them. Thank you very please. Should have just left them behind, to be honest. We can also put that in there. That's good to have. Put that away. Let's get back outside. You know, I gotta go through the door again because I need to put those blocks back before they despawn. Hop. Alright, well, we'll just go up this way then. Whee! Don't mind the flashing lights. I'm sorry for anyone here that is light sensitive. Yeah, not ideal. Oh, and it's nighttime. Of course it's getting nighttime again. Let's go, sleepy sleep. So, how far are we? We're an hour and a half into this whole shenanigan. Shemesh. Shemam, shmeshmeh. Right, so... oh, I just need to stretch for a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, that's... oh, I'm very lightheaded right now. Whoa! That was a good stretch. Oh, it's starting to get real hot in this office again. Not sweaty hot yet. But after a mildly longer winter than usual, I have become less accustomed to the heat here in the south of Spain again. And I need to get used to it before we hit proper summer, because it's gonna get bad. It will get bad. That is just a fact. There is no getting away from the summer here. No getting away from it. Okay, I need some more rockets before we carry on. Do that. Okay. Let's see, what else are we meant to be prepping? I don't mind those trees. I do, however, mind these trees are a little bit too close to my wall. It's a security issue, right? Okay. Those ones, are they attached to any other ones? Yeah, well, might as well just knock this one out as well. There we go. The rest of them can stay. This one is pretty much just a glorified bush at this point. Not even a tree. Not even a tree. Make sure it's not connected to any of these other ones. But yeah, what was I saying earlier? I should definitely, maybe, possibly, at some point, make like a video about what mods I use, because genuinely a lot of them are extremely useful. And I think a lot of people underestimate the power of certain mods, or overestimate the power of some ones, and they're like, no, that's too cheaty. It's like, no. Some of them are 100% alright. Yeah. I just want to make sure there's nothing else going on here. I need more grass. Hey, put all the grass away. Okay, let me just see here, because there's actually stuff that needs to happen here too, right? So I think I did that. Then we did that. This is going to take the wall up to there, and then carved out a little bit of this here. We shall curve you, yeah. We should go put these blocks where I saw those holes in a second. I would love to see a short video about server single player friendly mods. Yeah, I mean, I could give you guys a quick little rundown of what I currently have on, right? And it all comes down to, you know, what you want it for. We don't play with minimap mods and stuff like that because they are they can be a little bit like they help you find things that you're not supposed to. Like, we don't even use chunk base, right? We don't use chunk base because one of our rules on Randomcraft is organic finds. You find things by looking in the world. Play the game, right? So 3D skin layers is literally just aesthetic, right? It's so that I have the square bits and things, not just the flat planes, but like square interpolated 3D skins. Okay, still looking a little pale there, as you guys can see. Anyway, what other mods do we have? Cherish Worlds. I can actually show you guys is quite literally just a way to favorite worlds, which is especially helpful in single player if you don't want to delete things by accident, because you can't delete this without unfavoriting it now, right? So it's a very good way to favorite your worlds, keep them at the top, and also save them from accidentally getting deleted. Or at least it's a little bit of a safeguard, right? Anyway, then what else do we have on here? Because I think we're pretty much done with a lot of this prep already, but we're going to carry on in a second. But I figured this is probably more informative for you guys. So Cloth is just an API, it just helps other mods work. Jankson, same thing. Kirin, same thing. Then Lightmatica, we all know Lightmatica by now. Malalib is required for Lightmatica to run. Manningman Hills is also a API. So most of those ones, they don't do anything. They just give the mods the information they need, right? They're libraries for the mods to pull information from. They don't actually do anything. Mini HUD is fantastic. I'll show you guys a few things about Mini HUD. I do actually have a video about some of these. Not a video about the mods themselves, but a video about being productive in survival Minecraft, and things like Mini HUD and Lightmatica are in there to demonstrate how those things can make you more productive and get through projects faster, because that's the problem that a lot of people have, is they get stuck on a project. It takes too long. Trying to light up a build takes too long, and then you get bored or you get frustrated and then you leave. So cutting out some of those frustrations to make it better for you to play is totally acceptable. But I'll show you guys some of the Mini HUD stuff in a second. Mod menu is literally just a menu for mods. OptiFabric is so that Optifine works with Fabric. That's one that I'm not going to be using. Very soon I'm going to be cutting out Optifine completely, because it's nonsense, it's stupid, it doesn't work properly, it doesn't help with lag. Sodium and Iris is way better. So we'll yeah. Then Presence Footsteps is literally just for me to have crunchy sounds in my ear while I'm playing. It's just so that the sound effects for walking on things is just better. That's all it is. I just like crunchy sounds, right? Replay mod is replay mod. That's for the time lapses. Simple voice chat, you guys probably know by now. That is just for people to be able to talk in. I should be somewhere a little bit safe. Oh, I am safe. Okay. Voice chat's just for people to talk, right? It's proximity chat. Skin swapper is a thing that I have up here so that I can swap between skins for custom heads, for doing role-playing stuff and stuff like that. Eevee, shush. You Muppet, you Muppet. Don't ask silly question. You know what replay mod is. Anyway, where was I? Hi, Eve. Welcome. Look at that squid party down there. Squid game. Let's see. What else was there? So it sounds like a lot, but literally it's just like it's not that many actually. Like I said, a lot of these are just APIs and stuff. So I think there's one API, like the Fabric API, and it's this one plus this one plus this one plus this one plus this one. No, not that one. Plus this one. So then I have sound physics, which again, sounds. I really love just having better sound. And sound physics is great because it gives like reverb and echo and all kinds of cool stuff, and hearing people muffled through walls, especially because it works with simple voice chat. So if I'm standing on the one side of the wall and Enigma's standing on the other side of the wall and we're talking to each other, it sounds muffled, right? Which is great. It adds a lot to the atmosphere. Stendhal is the text editor that I was telling you guys about earlier, and then there's World Edit. Mods are so helpful, I really can't go back to fully vanilla now. None of these break vanilla, in my opinion. In my opinion, none of these break vanilla. The ones that come close are the ones that let you do vanilla a lot faster and more efficient. Things like Mini-HUD, things like Matica and all that sort of stuff. The other ones just improve on an interface, improve on some sound, adds voice chat in. Some of these, like the skin swapper, I mean, that's literally just saving me the time of going out, changing my skin, logging all the way back in. It's a productivity thing, right? So yeah, most of these I would say are either vanilla enough or should be vanilla for the most part. But yeah, that's everything that I have, right? And I can show you guys a little bit of, like, if I go grab a sign, I'll just show you the Stendhal thing quickly, because that's actually pretty cool. It's one that I got recently, and I'm super happy that I got it now. I need a sign. Let me just grab that. So basically now what I can do is I can put down a sign. I got like emojis and stuff. It's also for the text. It's also for the books, for chat, all of that sort of stuff. But one of the cool things is, let's say I go, because normally what you can do is you can do that, right? And you can like copy that over to another one, right? But you have to do them line by line. But what you can do now is you can actually copy sign, right? And then you can do that and you paste, and it'll actually paste in the whole thing, like all 4 lines. And that is super handy for when you're doing, like as a good example, I'll show you guys, because when I'm doing things where it's like that, I have to do them separately, obviously, right? It's not just a thing. But something like this, but no, that one's also just one at a time. Let me just show you guys a good example of copying a sign. Would be something like these ones, right? Where I had to do them line by line. I couldn't copy and paste because you can't copy you have to just copy the one, but you still have to then type in the other 2 or whatever. But now I can literally copy the whole thing, and again, it's just a time saver. It doesn't, like, I could sit here, and I did sit here and type out all of these individually, and it wasn't fun. And that's when I found out about Stendhal. I was like, I'm not going back to doing that the old way again. That was just unnecessary. So, oh yeah, these mods don't break vanilla. I mean, would never go back to fully vanilla without any mods. No, yeah, no. It's just not worth. I mean, Java Edition is unplayable in some regards without mods. Like, without having at least Optifine in a world like this. Like, on a single player, maybe. But on a server, when you got people building all sorts of other stuff and there's lots of stuff going on, if you don't have at least Optifine, and Optifine sucks, but if you don't have at least Optifine, you're screwed. You are screwed. But like, I'm looking forward to switching over to sodium iris very soon, because the performance on that is just insane. Just insane. So much better. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. Okay, those trees we don't need to take down. None of this we really need to take that. Why are you still here? Stop being a poopy head. Right? Okay, and then here we need to just trim back some stuff. Oh yeah, this is where we were busy with. Right, so yeah, that's a little rundown of my mods and the things that I. Oh, that was an axe. That was why that was taking so long. That's a rundown of my mods. At some point, maybe I'll do a video on what mods I use, but honestly, I'm not sure how many people would actually be that interested in it. Let me know. Let me know if you would be interested in a video like that. Because I can make it, but I also don't want to waste my time. Sorry, I just don't. Just don't want to waste my time. Right, let's see here. I need... Okay, that all needs to go. Huh. Okay. Well, that's fine. And then up there. Take those out. That. Yeah, you need to have some sort of performance mods. Yeah, I use Optifine, but I don't know too many other performance mods, but I should probably start using other ones. Yeah, like you can't use any other ones if you're using Optifine. That's part of the problem. Optifine kind of limits you to only using Optifine. It tries to do all of the things, but it's a jack of all trades, master of none. Optifine is great for why does that feel wrong? Optifine's great because it gives you some performance, it gives you the zoom, it gives you the CITs, these things, it gives you the CEMs, like the columns that oh goodness gracious, that was not a these columns, CEM, right? So it gives you access to this, it gives you access to the renaming of items and making them different. It gives you access to a whole bunch of things. But there are, at this point, mods that do everything except like the CEMs, the custom entity models, right? There's one being worked on, and once that is ready, that's going to be great. But if you just put in the effort to do a modular system, a replacement for Optifine, where you get sodium for the performance, phosphor, and starlight. You put those three together, and you're running on like 1,000 FPS, which isn't even possible with. I don't even think it is possible with any monitor on the market, but you can. And what it just means is that if it dips like 80% of the FPS, it still doesn't go under 120, right? Which is great. That's the point of running at 1,000 FPS. And then you have Iris for the shaders, which it does kind of suck that you can't. Like Iris has some limitations to the settings for shaders, which is a little annoying, but I think for the most part, the BSL that I'm using, I can get to the settings that I want with Iris. You can just copy over. I could just copy over my properties file for it from previous instances, and then you just get something like OK Zoomer or Logical Zoom for your zoom key. There is a CIT mod available that you can use for CITs for the custom items like that, right? The renaming stuff. And then yeah, we're just waiting basically on the there is connected textures, there's dynamic lighting. All of these things are now modular, and if you are willing to put in the effort, that's the thing about Optifine is Master of all trades. It's an all-in-one solution to your problems. To a lot of things. And people have gotten used to... really? I just pick-blocked water like that? Wow. People have gotten very used to, you know, getting all of those things in one place. And that's fine. Stop it! That's fine and all. I swear to dog. But I'd rather put in the effort to set up the modular system with all of those individual mods and get the absolute superior performance that Sodium and Iris offer. Yeah, I use Optifine, but I don't know too many of them. Yeah, okay. That was where that conversation was. Okay. I should probably actually go down one more. I can't remember. Yeah, this one does go down a little bit more, but do I really need to? Probably a little bit, right? This all looks wrong, and I don't know why. It's not supposed to all be wrong. That's a lie. You are a lie to me. You are a lie to me. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. I'll figure that out later. This one's gonna be a proper pain in the bottom to do. Yeah, because this just says that it's all wrong, and I don't know why it would say that. Right? Is that supposed to be water? No. That's not supposed to be water. That's supposed to be sand. Is it? Is it though? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I'll figure that out later. I don't feel like taking you guys on a journey down under the water with me struggling to figure out what the bloody hell it is I'm supposed to be doing there. Nope. Okay, and then we also need to take some stuff away here. So yeah, I think we've made a fair decent amount of progress here today when it comes to the things we were supposed to be doing and the prepping that we were supposed to be doing. Next is going to be item collection for the most part, I think. What the frickadoodle? It's a magic elevator, a magic ladder. Why is the ladder wrong? Why is the ladder wrong? Was there no ladder in the other one? There was no ladder in the other one, that's why. Oh, it was here. What? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. It wasn't there. It wasn't. It was there. Oh well. Whatever. This is also supposed to be full blocks. Okay, now that one I do get. This still needs to get built. Okay. Yeah, no problem, dude. You're on the Discord, so at some point I can make like a, I can drop you like a, I can maybe try and make a post with links to all of the mods that I've been talking about, or I could, I think maybe Enigma has like a whole, maybe has all of the links saved somewhere. I'll ask him and see if he has them also. Just drop them in a post. Be like, here's all of them. Or yeah, if you caught all the information from what I was saying, I mean, you can always rewatch it. Just that section. I'm not saying you have to rewatch the whole thing, right? But you could do that too. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That's bad for business. But yeah, yeah, if you have any questions, ask on the Discord. I'll see about at some point making a post, if I remember. Or asking Enigma maybe. I don't know. I'll see. What I wouldn't mind doing actually is maybe just making a Derpol's mod pack. Where it's like literally just the mods I use, put them in a pack, and then put them up on CurseForge. And then I could just put the link in the description to that one page. And if anyone ever asks me what mods do you use and whatnot, I can just be like, there. Look. Copy, right? Copy. There. That's the mods that I use. Is it? Alright. I think we've actually done most of the prep that we should do. Yeah, so I need to just clear out my inventory, go drop off all the items downstairs, and then tomorrow during the day I'll get started on like writing up the ginormous material list for everything that we're gonna need here. And I'll start collecting some of the things that's literally just me running around my storage system trying to get things. And then later on, Yuz and I can get back together for a little resource gathering session of some of the larger quantities of things that I probably need to go sand mining for and everything like that, right? And then that way, who knows? Maybe if I can get most of the materials gathered in the morning, maybe we don't even have to do material gathering, and we could just spend 2 streams just building all of this stuff. Just remind me to time-lapse it. Because I'm good at remembering to time-lapse things when I'm not streaming, but when I am streaming, I tend to forget about the things I'm supposed to be time-lapsing, and that is not good. Not good at all. Right? But... Alright, wait, let's just have one last quick little look around and see what is what. You know what is what when you don't know what is what. I need to actually... Oh yeah, there's stuff here that I could be digging out. Now I picked up all of the boxes and stuff again. But I guess that's not a problem. Ah, yes. This whole section over here I completely forgot about. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? You should not be like this. Or whatever. Okay. Yeah, let's just do this a little bit quickly. We got 8 minutes left. So, it being 8 minutes left, if anyone has any final questions for Derpol's Q&A today, now would be the time to do so. Spokes now or forever hold thine peace. Forever shush the frick up. Yep. Oh, will you stop pick blocking my frickin' tools out of my hand? Oh, buddy boy. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna lock that off because I know that I'm gonna have to do that when I build that thing. Okay. No more questions? No more questions. Do not ask questions. Do not ask me anything. Do I have enough to fill up these gaps? Sometimes I look at a situation and I'm like, how am I this dumb? Just the way I approach something, sometimes it's like, what the hell is wrong with me sometimes? I don't know. Just Derpol things, right? Just Derpol things. Wondering why he's so derpy. Sometimes it don't make sense. those ones. That's all good. That was just a piece of brass. That's okay. I think we've actually managed to do this. Now here's something though, right? And interior. Excuse me? Am I still alive? Am I still alive? Okay, because the live stream just decided to disconnect and reconnect. And I am unsure as to if I'm... Yeah, okay, looks like I'm okay. Yeah, no, I don't... what? I don't know. Did any of you guys notice a difference? No, because my live streaming software just said reconnecting and then started the timer over. Anyway, if it didn't bother you guys, then I guess it's okay. YouTube doing YouTube things. But anyway, so I want to get the exterior of the base done, but I also want to get the interior of a sudden skip and that was funny. A sudden skip and okay, so there was like a gap there. Okay, I didn't completely just imagine it. Right, I want to get the exterior of the base done, but I also want to get the interior of the base done. Panda Farm I've ticked off. It's still there from the schematic. Panda Farm I've ticked off. That one's done, right? Lab, hub, and control room. That is this outside area here. I have plans for that. I'm gonna decorate this. And the same goes for the robotics lab over there. So those two... The R&D department's done. The robotics lab needs a little bit more interior design. The lab, hub, and control room, which is the two down there, they need to get finished. Decontamination room is inside the R&D department. That's fine. Panic room is technically my bedroom. I need to just maybe design it a little bit more panicky. But it is literally, I mean, that's what the keypad's for. This is my panic room. I need to just maybe put up some monitors, maybe like a little desk here. Put up some monitors, because that's what a panic room needs. Just like some of those ones, some of that. Yeah, I'll just put a desk in there, make that a panic room. Interrogation room. I think we've kind of gone a different route. Right, so instead of an interrogation room, we have an operating room. I need to just finish up decorating a little bit more in here. So it's kind of a doctor's office, but to be fair, I could just strap someone to this and ask them questions nicely, right? So yeah, I think this is gonna suffice for an interrogation room. Let me go know if you guys feel like that's a cop-out, but I genuinely think that that is a better option. But the one that I've had the most problem with the whole time was the food machine. Someone suggested a Willy Wonka style food out of nothing machine, and I have no idea how to do it, but I genuinely would like to finish this list legitimately by the time I'm done with this base. So, if you guys have any idea about a food machine, what it could be, what I could do, because technically I have the vending machine down here, but I don't know if that really counts, right? Because like I could get food from this. It's a vending. Should I just do a vending machine and put maybe like cake and cookies and stuff? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a vending machine with snacks. Yeah, okay. Vending machine. It's just another thing this channel is famous for, is vending machines. I'll put a vending machine in here somewhere, and we're just gonna fill it up with cake, cookies, pumpkin pie, and then it's just gonna be one of those where you press the button and you just get one at a time, and you don't know what treat you're gonna get. You're just gonna get some sugary treat. And that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. Well, that's going to be the interior. The exterior is prepped. I'm going to put away all of these things. And then I am going to say goodbye to you guys for now. And I will see you guys in the next live stream, where we will either be collecting some final resources and starting a build, or we're just going to be building. But that's going to do it for today. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. My throat is starting to go anyway, so it's probably best that we stop this one here. Drink water, kids. It's good for you. I need to remind myself to do that more regularly. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day. And bye.